Have you ever noticed someone who never posts pictures online? No selfies, no celebrations, no life updates. In a world that rewards attention, these people almost seem invisible. But psychology tells a very different story. That quiet behavior actually reveals a lot about their confidence, their mindset, and their emotional intelligence. So let's break it down. Point 1. Privacy over popularity. Psychologists say that people who rarely post pictures tend to have what's called a high privacy orientation. That means they value control over what others see and what others think about them. They're not antisocial. They simply protect their mental space. Most people seek validation through likes and comments, but these individuals rely on something stronger: self-validation. They don't need to announce their life to feel good about it. And quietly, that is a sign of real inner security. Point 2. Strong self-awareness. Research on self-concept clarity shows something fascinating. People who share less online often have a stronger sense of who they are. They know their values, they know their goals, and they know what truly matters to them, without needing anyone else to confirm it. This makes them far less likely to chase trends or compare themselves to others. Their happiness doesn't depend on how people react. It comes from within. Point 3. Emotional security and inner confidence. Posting less is often linked to what psychologists call secure self-esteem. This is a type of confidence that doesn't need attention to survive. They don't post selfies to prove their worth because they already feel complete. People with this kind of emotional balance tend to be less anxious, less approval-seeking, and more focused on real-world goals, not on how many people are watching them. Point 4. Deep thinkers, not performers. People who stay quiet online are often the most introspective. They think before they speak, and they only post when something genuinely matters. Psychologists call this an internal locus of evaluation. In simple terms, they judge themselves by their own standards, not by the opinions of others. They prefer authentic conversations over surface-level interactions, depth over display. Point 5. They see through the digital illusion. Many of these people understand something most don't want to admit. Social media distorts reality. Psychologists call this social comparison theory, where people constantly measure their worth against someone else's highlight reel. By staying low-key, they protect their mental health from that endless cycle of comparison. They choose peace over performance. Here's the takeaway. The next time you notice someone who doesn't post their pictures, don't assume they're shy, or struggling, or antisocial. They might just be more grounded, more emotionally intelligent, and more self-aware than most people you'll find online. They don't need to be seen to feel seen, and that is real confidence. If you love understanding why people think and behave the way they do, hit subscribe, because on this channel, we don't just scroll through people's lives, we decode their minds.